Boxing King Media in association with Boxro. Eddie, I've got a picture here. This is quite a good reflection of Leewood.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah, that was that one.
Have you already mentioned that?
Yeah, I did in an interview, yeah.
Well, I pulled it out, so let's talk about the main event quickly. Leewood, Lara, how many rounds do you think this fight's going to go?
I mean, look, you know that you just saw Maurizio Lara hitting pads. Pound for pound, one of the biggest punches in the sport. But also, don't forget how hard Leewood punches as well. You know, he's got sneaky power, but this fight is so dangerous early. If this fight goes beyond 4 or 5 rounds, I make Leewood a favourite in the fight. The bookies have got him nearly 3-1 to win this fight. He's the champion in his backyard against a guy that he chose in a voluntary defence. It's mental, but, you know, it's just a great fight. You know, watch it on the edge of your seat, through your fingers, spare pair of pants. This is just, I believe, could be a classic for British boxing. And we've seen 2 of the best nights I've ever seen in boxing here, with Froch Boutte and Conlon against Wood, and I think you're going to get another one Saturday.
If Lee wins Saturday, it's a good chance he might steal all them Carl Froch fans.
Yeah, I mean, look, you know, people don't necessarily always know the story that for years when we represented Carl Froch, he was saying, oh, can you put Leewood on the show? He's such a good lad. He's a great fighter, you know. He's got a lot of support for the city. And now, I can't believe the turnaround. I mean, I saw him get stopped by Gavin McDonnell at Super Bantamweight in Hull at our show 10 years ago. I thought he was finished then. But don't forget, he's 34. Maurizio Lara's 24. There's 10 years difference between these two. But you've got experience, you've got the home support, and he can fight Leewood. He can really fight. And there's still some unanswered questions about Maurizio Lara.
And you got Dalton Smith on the undercard. There's been a bit of criticism about his opponent. People are saying he's kind of dropped the levels. Just explain picking Billy Ellington.
English champion, natural step up for him to fight for the British title. I mean, unfortunately for Ellington, it's Dalton Smith. I think Ellington can win a British title, standard. You know, he looks good on the pads. He's an accomplished fighter. He's up for it, and he's going to give it everything. But he's fighting Dalton Smith, who's a world-level fighter. But Dalton Smith wants the Lonsdale belt, and obviously Sam Maxwell's on the card as well. If Dalton can win, you could see British and Commonwealth between the two of them in April.
Any concerns about Dalton? Because I know you've got 3-fight deal, so there'll be 2 fights left after this. Any concerns that, you know, because obviously you want him for the longevity of his career?
Yeah, no, I mean, it's up to us to prove ourselves. We've had Dalton Smith from his debut. We've done an exceptional job. We get on great. He's part of the team. We're all very fond of him. He's going to start filling arenas. He's going to start making more money. You know, he's going to want to box around the world. Where else would you want to be?
100%. And just a couple of other things. Joshua Buatsi versus Bivol. Any update or any news on that?
I mean, I keep seeing reports it's signed. I don't know where it's coming from. It's not signed. It's a fight we'd love to make. But we're also talking about Bivol Beterbiev. We're talking about Bivol Canelo Alvarez. So we'll have to see. But yeah, if I can make the Bivol Buatsi fight, would love to. But long way to go.
I want to speak to you about some tweets from Victor Conte. Do you know who Victor Conte is? Have you seen the tweets that he's been quite vocal about the whole Conor Benn situation? I could read off stuff, but have you read them? Save me reading them.
Yeah, seen them. I mean, you know, some of it's over my head, to be honest with you, but all I can tell you is we're still waiting. You know, we've done all we've been asked to do by the people who conducted the test, to provide them with information and a report and let them make a decision. We're just waiting on that decision. We were told it was going to come 10 days ago. We're still waiting, and we understand it's a difficult decision for them, but obviously we want an answer as soon as possible.
Your friends at Fight Disciples, Nick P, I'll get the quote right this time. I think he suggested that AJ and Frank Warren wanted the fight last time with Fury, but he feels 258 and yourselves didn't. So comments on that, and why will it get made next if Fury Usyk doesn't happen?
We're ready to make that fight now. We were ready to make it before. Nick Pete has got some unbelievable inside intelligence. This is the same guy that said Caroline Dubois shouldn't box on TV. That was their latest one today. What a plonker. What are you going to do? Box a potential star off TV? Anyway, all these people, you need clickbait. You need to troll somebody, and unfortunately, I'm that guy to troll right now.
Disrupt Boxing, they made big waves in the Disrupt Boxing. Have you seen them online? They came out yesterday, a new promotional outfit, basically saying that they're looking to take the boxing world by storm, making big fights. Have they been in contact with you to make fights?
No, I've not heard of Disrupt Boxing, but I guess that's the new name for Probellum. Good. Everyone that comes into the boxing world, good luck to everybody. You must be fucking mad.
Any concerns with the ticket sales for AJ? Normally AJ sold out stadiums in 24, 48 hours.
We've sold like 13,000 tickets. I mean, you know, it's I wouldn't start being concerned by that. We haven't even given the undercard fighters any tickets yet, which will basically take it to a sellout. No, I mean, back to the O2 and it will be completely full with over a month to go.
Finishing on a positive, Eddie, how does it feel that you got the signature of Edgar Berlanga over Al Heyman, Oscar De La Hoya, and maybe even your old mate Leonard Ellaby?
Yeah, it feels fantastic. And because he chose us, because we're the best promotional company in the world. We do the biggest shows. We're the only global promotional company in the world. Obviously, he wants to fight Canelo Alvarez. He's got a long way to go to prove that, but that's the path. He's a big star in Puerto Rico. Obviously, we know about the Mexican-Puerto Rico rivalry. He sells out Madison Square Garden already. He's a huge puncher. He's a big name in boxing. And for him to choose us was an honour. And we look forward to the ride.
Coming this Saturday?
No.
Eddie Hearn, thank you as always. Appreciate it.